Havertz, and it seems strange that people are almost writing him off after 3 games. Do you think people need to give him time to settle into the team to show what he can do?
I tell you what I feel about him, that I love him, that I see his qualities every single day in training. His work rate is excellent. A lot of the things that he's for the team is so good. The visual one, the one with the stats, at the moment is what is missing to put the ball in the net and to arrive on those zones and have a different impact in the game. But for the rest is that it's difficult to ask, especially our people in our stadium and our supporters, more. But my feeling is give him love and we will get the best out of him. But with any other player, and I think we have some very, very, very beautiful example in the last few years with players that we have given a lot of support and be behind them and give them love, and they have felt that, and they just have exploded. A lot of good examples. So I will stick to that because not everybody is going to be willing for Arsenal to do well, but the ones that really, by heart and soul, they really want the best for the club, let's do it because there's a lot there to give us. A lot.
It sort of happened with Martin Odegaard at the start, didn't it? When he arrived, a lot of people were already convinced, and it was only after maybe a couple of months that people realised.
More than 2 months.
Yeah, maybe when you signed him on a permanent deal.
Yeah, and with Gabriel Magalhaes it was the same. And Ben White could not play as a fullback. He could not play as a full. Aaron Ramsdale wasn't good enough, and now you sign another keeper, and it's a catastrophe. But Aaron Ramsdale wasn't good enough for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka was a left back, and now he's playing a right wing. Granit Xhaka, so we have so many examples, good examples, but the players have to love what they do, and I think they love more what they do when they feel supported.
Do you envisage long term that Kai will be a left-sided midfield player?
Yes.
That will be his role?
Yeah, or right. We'll see, because the things will change, and you will find chemistry that Granit, maybe if he wouldn't be playing with Alex, it would have been different. But something was there, and that chemistry built not only on the pitch but outside, and that helped the whole thing, the whole fluidity. If you put Fabio and Martinelli together, something good is going to happen, because they are like brothers. And it's something that is not in the tactics, it's not in the formation, it's something else. But they look for each other, they look at each other, they understand each other, and they love playing with each other. And that's a plus, and we have to be all the time trying to sense that.
Crossy? I was just going to sort of follow up on Mark and sort of with Kai. Is he the epitome of the player that you're looking for when you talk about game intelligence? He can play in so many different roles and play it so well.
Yeah, football brain, how he understands when to move, how to move, when to stay, when to run. It's phenomenal, and it's that bit that is at the moment. And it's true that he's played with 3 different people in his back, and they are the ones that have to make him good. These guys depend on the ones at the back. I was a midfielder. The 2 central defenders are like this, and they give you the ball all the time to the wrong foot in the right time with the wrong pace. Disaster. I look bad. If I have good players behind me, they make life much easier. So let's do that.
And he sums up sort of kind of a big game player, doesn't he? Because he scored the winner in the Champions League final for Germany.
We're talking about a player that has done already a lot at his age, and he's been here for 3 Premier League games, So, calma.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mikel. So far with the first few games, how have you assessed Thomas Partey at right back? And with the game ahead, is Gabriel is he back in contention to come back to centre back?
Depending, last year we played against Fulham and we gave a goal away. Remember how many goals we conceded against Fulham last year? How many we should have conceded? It's very, very, very relative. But yes, I really like Thomas. And I didn't invent it. It's not my invention, Thomas Partey, as a right back. He played there before.
Yeah, of course, last season.
No. Last season, no. Before. Many seasons I got for Atletico Madrid with one of the best coaches in the world, the best defensive coach in the world. He played as a fullback.
And in terms of Pepe, what's your plans with him? What's the situation with him?
We are still looking for solutions, and there's a lot of communication between his agent and player and the club at the moment, and there is nothing else to announce at the moment.
Finish on tonight with Art.
Hi, Mikel. Just on the stuff with Kai, I know before you've mentioned sometimes there's things you see out on the training pitch that you couldn't plan. Is that something that you think would probably happen with him, where there's just a connection that happens, and as you've used earlier the word explodes, do you think that would happen with him?
Well, that's what we are working for and what we are hoping, and I'm very convinced that that will be the case. Like we were with other players, it's never a specific science, but when we have to add ingredients to something to taste good and to look good and to enjoy it, I think they need to feel supportive, they have to feel loved, and he's doing the rest. Believe me, his work is incredible. The amount of speed that he runs, the distances, he won more duels than anybody else in midfield, you know. So there are a lot of things, but the one is going to make him the player that we want the difference. There are other things as well, but make sure that he doesn't look those basic things that are really important in our way of playing.